it's Em, the beginner crafter. Welcome to another FlossTube video, and I've got 3 projects to show you. The first one, and I think the one where I made the most progress, is the Blackwork stitch along, because I've made September pieces in here. So this is what those last few look like. The green ones, I guess they're not as easy to see because the green is just so delicate at times, so it's difficult to see some of those. But the whole thing just looks better and better as a whole, even though I have some problem with some of the pieces because of the color. Not so much with the design of those rectangles or squares, because most of them are really beautiful and interesting, at least. But yeah, the colors of some squares and rectangles just are so light and delicate that it's very difficult to see from a distance what design it actually is. It's kind of a blur. But when I look at the whole of the stitch along, and I can see the change in the colors and the shades, it just looks better and better all the time. So I'm loving it more and more every now and again. So now I will have a break from this piece because I'll be waiting for October to finish, and then I'll do the 4 October pieces. 4 will it be, or 5? October started on a Friday, so yeah, it will be 4 fillers in October, so that's what it's going to be. So until then, I won't be doing anything in this piece because I have nothing left to do in here. So there's some progress being made, and just so little to the end. I mean, there's, I think, 40 weeks done, is it? Yeah, almost 40 weeks. So it's really scary to see how little of this yearly project is left. And also taking into consideration that I haven't done 2 of the fillers, because I think there were 2 already. No, sorry. No, yeah. No, 1. There was 1 filler. So I haven't done it yet. But, oh god, it's like, yeah, 12 weeks until the end of the year, and it's such a small piece. Oh! So, we'll see how that will be. I don't know what those fillers are going to be. I haven't looked at the one that came out in October, just because I want to have some kind of a surprise. So yeah, that's how it looks. And for now, I haven't started the 2020 stitch along. I've got other pieces to focus on, and especially I need to do some crocheting more. So whenever I have the time and I feel like I've done enough cross stitching, I move to crochet and crafts, because that's a bit more pressing at the moment. So the 2020 SAL is not yet finished, not yet started even. Finished. That would be great. But no, it's not yet started, and I know that they are already ideas, and kind of discussions for the 2022 stitch along. There's going to be one, and I'm looking forward to it because it's really been fun to do those squares and rectangles and just have this whole designing, choosing the border and things. So yeah, the new year will also be full of black work, I guess, and stitch along. Okay, next project that I've worked on was Miranda. Miranda is something I usually work on. So I did work on the squares in here, in the third row mostly, but I also did some filling of the rows, of the squares in the second row, because there were some empty pieces, empty stitches. Also, I haven't finished in here, the second row, but I'm getting there. So possibly next FlossTube I will have 3 rows finished. I'm getting back to this bluish color, mostly bluish and gray, and then we'll see. Yeah, we'll see what happens. But it's, yeah, the sky again all the time. So this will take some time before it gets to something new again. But the whole of what I have of Miranda looks like this. So this guy. And the last piece I worked on is the Virgo. I came back to it, so I've been working on it. So I did do quite a lot of stitches in here. I finished most of this part. And I started page 16. And I lost a thread. Again. And this was the biggest bobbin I had, because I had 2 skeins sort of wound around one bobbin. So this one was huge. I mean, you can't miss it. But I managed to lose it. And the problem is, it is a very, very important color in here, and here, and here. Just lots of this color is needed right now, and I don't know where I placed it. I might have left it with my mom, I mean at my parents' house, because some time ago I took it with me. So it might be in the suitcase somewhere, or it might be at my mom's, or I don't know where. But I need it. It's such a big bobbin. So, you know, it's very difficult to imagine that you can lose it. But if you're me, you can easily. So I couldn't really move much more forward, because I need this color. Without it, because there are so many stitches with this color, it's very difficult to move to other areas, because it's just so much counting. I mean, I can use this color still, because it will be needed in this column as well, and possibly here as well. But I really need that bobbin to move forward. So I'm hoping to find it pretty quickly. If it's at my mom's, I won't have it before next FlossTube. If it's in my bag, I may be able to find it. If it's somewhere else, then I have a problem, because I'm not really willing to buy a new skein of threads that I know I had 2 bobbins, 2 skein worths of. So, well, I hope I won't have to pause working on the Virgo again, but who knows what's going to happen. Because I'm going to need this color not just here, but also on the other side. Possibly in here as well, in the middle. Although, as you can see, the hair is not finished, so there will be other colors needed as well. So I might just have to skip any kind of order and do whatever I can with the thread that I have, just to move forward at least somehow. So we'll see what happens. I hope I'll find this color quickly and I'll be able to move forward in a logical order that I like. I did fill in some stitches also in this page that had been empty because confetti stitches. But there will be a few more confetti stitches in some other pages as well. I just need to find those pages and find what stitches these are really. But yeah, I've progressed on the Virgo as well, which is good, because it's a piece I would like to finish as one of the first, so that I can hang it in my apartment, in my new flat. And I got the news that the flat will probably be ready faster than I had thought. So I need to speed things up for it. Which reminds me, I also wanted to make a blanket for my new flat, and I haven't even made a decision what blanket, what colors, so it's gonna be fun. But yeah, I would like to finish the Virgo also before moving into the new apartment. I will finish Blackwork SAL because I won't move in before the year finishes. That's a given. My flat won't be ready by then, so the SAL will be finished. But I would like to also finish the Virgo to have it as like a symbol for me. So I need to find the thread and work on it, and I hope to have the energy and thread to do it. So yeah, these were my 3 pieces that I've worked on. If you've liked the video, please give a thumbs up. It's always appreciated. Consider subscribing to the channel if you want to see the progress in cross-stitching, like here, or in crochet and other stuff. Thank you for watching, and hopefully see you next time. Bye!